Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Mapleberry and we have a Scrawlrbox unboxing. This is box 122, which is the October box, I believe. And if you're not sure what Scrawlrbox is, they are a UK-based monthly art subscription box with mystery art supplies inside. Let's see what's inside. Oh, wow. Now that is exciting. I love markers, so we can already see there are some Winsor & Newton Pro markers, a set of 6 pastel tones. What colours have we got? Buttercup, soft peach, pale pink, lavender, cool aqua and meadow green. They look lovely. Let's see what sort of brush nibs we got. It looks on the back that it's like a fine and a chisel, and these will be alcohol markers, which means that they will blend really well. Okay, so here's green. There's a chisel tip. Oops. And there's our fine tip. Alright, we'll do some swatching of that. Once we open up everything else, they look beautiful. Okay, here's a little package with some more goodies inside. Our zine and our artwork. Now this looks familiar. Yes, it's Emily Rouleau. I follow her on Instagram and on YouTube. She does some amazing artwork. She's really worth checking out. She does some really beautiful artworks and her process is really cool to watch. Look at this really cool wizard. She does lots of quirky types of characters, as well as portraits and things like that. This looks gorgeous. That's very exciting. Okay. And then we have an A5 mixed media 10 sheet paper pad. That looks beautiful. I need to find a new adjective. I'm aware I use beautiful a lot in my videos. So that's nice and thick with a slight grain. Very nice. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, we have a white mice bar. Looks like white chocolate. Yummy. Oh, the really cool sticker. And this is exciting. I've seen these all over social media and I've been dying to try these. These are the Derwent drawing pencils that have come out in a 72 set with some new colours. So we've got spruce green, rust and grape here. So I'll be really keen to see what these feel like. They're beautiful. Okay, leave the box. And let's see what's in the zine. Okay, as usual, these are a listing of all our materials. So the Derwent drawing, new and exclusive. These colours are brand new from Derwent. The sweet treat, white chocolate, pastel rainbow, and dual-ended markers. Okay, and then we have a bit on the feature artist, Emily Rouleau. And she has some really cool frogs, some cool quirky characters. She does some more still lifes and realistic stuff as well. But she's really cool to watch on YouTube. Okay, and we have some scrawler tips. Swatching, a speckled effect. While your ink is still wet, dot in your fine nib. This will disperse the ink. Keen to try that. Blending, layering. So with alcohol markers, you can layer them to build up the colour. So with one marker, you can actually get a wide variety of different shades, and different mark making and mixing the colours. This is the tutorial, so you can do a tutorial here, which looks like a really nice sunset with some silhouettes. Some artist advice and the process. Oh, that's a different artwork. It's beautiful. And here's a scrawler gallery from Scrawlrbox 120, where we got those really cool Artex brush markers, and the theme was Zodiac. So I did a snake and I think a rooster and a dragon, because I went for the Lunar New Year. Some really cool artworks here. So I think that's Mel Fallon. The Fox is art by Tracy. And this Death Bear Ghost one that was up on social media as well. That's really cool. They're all very cool artworks. And then the top three is Coty, Greenhousey and Carmel Murphy. So these are all very, very cool with different takes. These are beautiful. The amount of work that's in them. And this is a Scrawlr Extra, so some challenges from the past. A gorgeous peacock. And then we have the challenge for the month, which is Hocus Pocus. So it says, let's stir up some magic. This month's box requires you to dust off your spell books and let your imagination bubble over like a cauldron. Think wizards at work, potions fizzing with colour, glowing runes, or spells gone delightfully wrong, as inspired by our featured artist. Whatever you conjure, chaos or charm, we can't wait to see what you create. Now that sounds like good fun. All right, well, let's get set up for some swatching. We'll swatch everything out and then we'll go from there. Okay, let's do some swatching. It's really nice mixed media paper. So let's swatch these out first. Okay. So now it goes down nice and smooth, as I would expect. Which one was that? Buttercup? I should write that down. And then Meadow Green. Sorry, let's zoom you in so you can see a bit better. There we go. I'm just putting down some multiple layers so you can see how the colour builds. This one, Meadow Green. Oops. Cool Aqua. Is that actually written on here? It is too. with a colour code as well. This one's lavender. I haven't checked to see if this has gone through. The yellow and green have gone through a bit, but I did go a bit heavy through there, so it is worth putting something underneath. So let's put that underneath. Because alcohol markers have a tendency to bleed through to the other side. Pale pink, unless you're using specific paper that doesn't allow it to bleed through. Okay, pale pink. Oops. And the last one, which is soft peach. These are very pretty. Okay, and now onto these. Spruce green. Oh wow, that's soft. Very soft and creamy. Not scratchy, chalky, very smooth lay down. Okay, that's spruce green. This is rust. Oh, these are gorgeous. I liked the Derwent Light Fast as well, but I have to say these are they're a dream to work with. Like, they're so soft, and the pigment payoff is amazing. Okay, here's grape. Now, I do prefer a softer pencil. So I have some Holbeins that I like. I do have some Prismacolors. I do have Polychromos as well, which I like to draw with or for finer detail. But each to their own. Each person will have their own preferences. See how they go mixing. Okay, and last, what I want to see is what happens with one of the markers. So let's pick this purple. And it should dissolve the pencil, which it does really nicely. So you can get some darker shades by doing that, and also soften up your pencil marks, smooth them out. And you just have to make sure your nib is clean after that. All right, let's see how some of these colours blend. So I'm going to take the pale pink. And the lavender. I am used to a brush nib to blend, but these are so juicy too. Okay, let's try a cool aqua and the buttercup. And this is a buttercup and soft peach. They're really cool. A bit of the green and the aqua. Well, so that's all our swatching. They're all the colours. That is a beautiful palette. These are gorgeous pencils, and that's some of the blending. So I need to go away and have a think about what I want to do for Hocus Pocus, as usual, and then I will be back and we will do some artwork. But overall, I do love markers and I do love pencils. So this box is amazing. Though I have to say, all year the Scrawlrboxes have been varied, and we've been able to try different materials that I wouldn't have tried normally or that aren't available yet, which has been really, really cool. So I will be back for you. It will be a moment. For me, it will be an hour or two. Okay, so I'm back. I've decided to do this little guy here. Taken a frog and I've just turned him into like a little magician. He has like a water lily magic hat with a little fishbone and like a water lily seed pod wand. I did something similar in a Scrawlr Fest, I think it was last year, this guy here, and I really liked how he turned out and had good fun doing it. So I wanted to create another character similar to this one and play around with a slightly different form. This one looks a little bit more toad-like compared to this one. So I've got some swatches, been playing around, and we'll get into the artwork without any more talking. So here's my finished artwork. I filmed most of the process, including a little bit of the pencil work, but then as I needed to get closer to the artwork, I had to turn off the video just so I could concentrate and get in nice and close. I think these markers and the pencils have worked really well together. The paper's nice as well. So here was the original inspiration work, and here is a new one. I really like the aesthetics on this. I like the pencil lines and the way the marker and the pencil sit together rather than this smooth effect. Let me know what you think of the artwork in the comments down the bottom. It probably needs a name too, so if you've got any ideas for a name for this magician frog in his little swamp, let me know down below. So this has been a great box. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed playing with these pencils. I'd like to play with them some more, maybe get some more colours of those. And alcohol markers, they were really good, particularly the fine tip. The fine tip was really good for getting into some of these areas. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you next time.